Welcome to the Instagram stories for Monday, December 5th. I'm your host, Daniel Hill. One thing we haven't done in a long time is Mosseri Monday, simply because he hasn't done any question and answer sessions for me to download and use. Let's get right into the questions though. I don't want to waste any time.
It is that time of the week, so if you have a question, ask it here and I'll do my best to answer it.
The first question is, and I feel silly saying what the question is because he doesn't answer the question. The question is, when will the ability to schedule Reels be rolled out to all accounts? The question he actually answers is, when will Reels be available to all accounts? So I guess that scheduling part isn't something he's prepared to talk about. I don't know.
Anybody can post a reel now because any reel is a video and any video is a reel. The issue is that we don't have music rights in every country, so depending on where you are in the world, you may or may not be able to attach music to your video.
Well, I guess we'll just never know when Reel scheduling will be available worldwide. That'll just be a mystery we'll all go to our graves not knowing the answer to. Next question, close friends or Finsta? I don't use either of those, but what I am really interested in is making an account for specific events. Like for instance, if I'm having a party, I'd like to make an Instagram account for only the people who are invited. So this way they can share pictures there and they can also know who else is invited. They can follow those people. I'm getting off topic because that didn't answer the question yet. Close friends or Finsta?
I use both. I use close friends to post things just about my personal life on my main account. And then I have a Finsta for the boys where I just keep friends, but more importantly, family who live all over the world, up to date with how they're doing and sort of how they're growing up.
Next question. Best advice for brands trying to break through on Instagram? It's a tough one. It's only getting tougher.
There's no silver bullet, but the advice is the same for brands as it is for most any other account. The most important thing to do is to experiment. Every audience is different, and so what they're interested in is different. So you have to figure out what resonates with the people who follow you. So I know it's not super satisfying, but that is the one sort of consistently true thing across all accounts.
We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to talk about how to batch delete photos, the best features in stories, and some other things.
First, the bad news. SAP Business AI won't help you generate cubist versions of your family's holiday photos. But it will help you understand which supplier is best to help you roll out your plant-based packaging in Southeast Asia, or identify the training your junior project manager needs to rise up the ranks, and automate repetitive tasks while you focus on big innovations, so you can be ready for the next opportunity. Revolutionary technology, real-world results. That's SAP Business AI.
And we're back. Next question. Can you batch delete photos? This is really good because maybe you are going through your Instagram and you realize, hey, all that content from 2015, 2016, I don't want to see it anymore ever. Here's how to do it.
You can actually. You go to your profile and then under the three-dot menu, the three-line menu, you go to your activity and then the posts, and you can select as many photos and videos as you want, and then you can hit delete all at once. Pretty easy. I'm just checking right here to make sure I got it for the flow right.
As an alternative, you could always archive it instead of deleting it in case you want to go back and look at it later for some reason, or you might repost it back to where it was. The option is completely yours. I can't think of why you would want to do that, but you absolutely could. Next question. Why does my feed still include recommendations from people I don't follow? I don't understand why someone would ask that question in 2022, like TikTok doesn't exist. Anyway, here's the answer to why does my feed still include recs from people I don't follow?
The idea behind recommendations is to help people discover content from creators that they love that they don't know about yet. And we got ahead of ourselves and we went too far with them too quickly. And since then we've pulled back over the summer and we've focused a lot on quality. And we've seen survey results and engagement rates all grow since then, but we're going to continue to focus on quality before we grow them as a percentage of feed.
And the last question we're going to do today, what's your favorite stories tool? My favorite stories tool is to be able to see who watched my story, and then when I post multiple stories, see who stayed with me the entire way, because those are my peeps, and I fully respect and appreciate you for sticking along on my story journey. That's what I like.
I already talked about this one briefly before, but definitely the close friends feature. I love being able to post some stories just to the people who are closest to me, things that are more personal and sensitive, but then being able to use the same account to talk to all of you as well.
All right, that's going to do it for today's show. Thanks so much for listening. And be sure to come back tomorrow for more Instagram news.
I'm not yet a member of the Instagram team, but my podcast covers many Instagram themes. But the name, image, logos are trademarks of Instagram and the LCC in the USA and every territory. Everything I publish independently until Zuck returns my DMs and starts to pay my salary. Not sponsored or endorsed, no lies, no fallacies. I use their logo with permission, not malicious or callously. No trademark violation, filling all criteria. Follow me on Instagram or Twitter at Daniel Hill Media.